So we're going to be lifting this section here in the front. You can see there's a crack running through there. And we're going to try and lift this slab up. It's dropped somewhat. Yeah, we're lifting it hopefully up to the lip, but I'm not sure because we've got so much binding over the years with dirt in between there and people putting concrete down there. We'll probably get some lift out of it. You can see how much this has dropped from this crack here. It's all dropped down to the back, but we just got to get rid of some of this plumbing and this stuff so we can get in there. So we're just going to see if we will get to remove all this piping and geysers and stuff, so we can get in there. You can see we got a crack running along there, so that's one piece that's sunk, and then this whole piece has dropped down. And again, it's not really to get much lift, it's more to stabilize it, and then they'll probably just screed it up again and level it with self-leveling concrete, the bit that we can't lift up. All right, so we got the crack running through here all along the width of the garage, but we don't want to lift this crack up here. We want to keep that where it is because it hasn't sunk, but we want to lift this. So we're going to drill a hole about a third of the way to the front to localize it here and get lift out of this area, a bit closer to the corner. Oh, not a very thick slab. Let me put another hole here. Not very thick at all, but yep, there it goes.
It's lifting?
Oh yeah, beautifully. It's lifting nicely, Adam.
Is it?
Yep, we already got good lift. Oh, there's a snake.
You called it.
See if you can get him out of there. I think he's stuck in there.
Yeah. Oh, dude, stuck. Come in. It's okay, buddy. There he is. Little snake. Freed him. Cheers, buddy. Ha!
Poor guy.
There we go. We finally got a snake coming
You
out.
said that
the hole.
earlier
I
today.
know.
Have you ever seen that?
We've seen snakes come out. Now it's stopped. And the reason for that, I'm going to claim to be that it's formed its own void again. So
It's the snake.
the snake, it's filling the snake's hole up. Never a dull moment. It's lifting very nicely, Eric.
Because it's so thin, I don't want to go.
Yeah, just keep it short, and remember, once it stops lifting, it's just filling the void again as well. So. Eric, let's move over to this hole.
It's lifting already?
Yep, there goes the dial. Just short bursts.
That one's not level over there, is it?
It's not, but we'll come back to this.
It's going pretty fast.
We don't want to go too fast, Eric. We'd rather come back to these holes. Yeah, that's lifting up nicely. Wow.
It's going fast.
All right, Eric, let's move to the next hole. But I don't want to put too much foam under there because we don't want to get too much pressure in one spot.
So there's not much void under here, huh?
No, there's no void under here. It's just compacted over time.
It's lifting up nicely, huh?
Yep, it's coming up very nice. Even that side there to Eric's left has come up even more. No, that's an old crack.
Does it look almost even over there?
No, not quite, but we'll come back this way. I just don't want to put too much foam in one area because it'll crack the slab, because the slab's only like 3 inches thick. I think give it one more shot there, Eric, and then let's move over.
Oh,
Oh, wow. Okay, well, that's good. So Eric's been foaming there, and we've got material coming out of this hole here, which is good news. It means the material's spreading out this way. Give it a bit of a bigger squirt, Eric. Keep going.
nothing, huh?
There we go, there we go, there we go. There we go.
It's moving? Oh,
Yep.
there she goes. Awesome.
I think what happened in that first bit, because we've raised it all up, it's just filling the void it made itself. That's the way.
No, it's moving fast. It's compacting the soil and lifting it back into place.
Yep. The soil's pretty compact already. That's why we're getting such good lift immediately. Over time, it's just sunk. There's been no soil erosion. There are no voids. So that's why we're getting such good results from the get-go. Wow. Just keep in mind there's a hole in front of your toe, Joe. Yeah. We don't want foam coming out there and spraying all over you like a geyser, or like the Americans say,
Geyser.
Eric's sensitive to loud noises when he's foaming, because that's what it sounds like when something breaks.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
what a jump that was,
There
huh?
it comes. Let that set up a bit, Eric.
Yeah.
Because we've got a lot of lift on that.
Yeah, they're right. So that's the wall here.
Eric, let's move to the next hole. I'm just not sure what it's going to do on the edge there, Eric, because I don't know how much it's binding there. I mean, it has sunk over time, but just not sure. I mean, this has come up nicely, yeah. This area, yeah, is good.
That came
But-
up real nice.
It did. But this here, you can see this slab, the outside slab, I don't know if that's the original position it was in, or if it's actually teetered. Can't really tell, but it looks like that's the original position. So hopefully we get the garage floor to come up and meet that. How's that coming on, Eric?
See how many cracks are on now. So it's just, and it was coming back up through the hole a little bit. So I,
Okay, yeah, that's because it's binding along the wall there.
Yeah.
See that?
yeah,
That's what's happened.
yeah.
But now what they can do, they know it's solid, they know it's not going to get worse, and they can just screed that up. Let's come back to this side here. Yeah, I'm going to see if we can get some more lift here. So we've got a bunch of plumbing pipes coming through the bottom of the concrete. Okay. So if that can be disconnected, we can just cut that off, right? If it's not going to work. And which is the main line? I mean, you've got water coming in there, okay? And this is off too because there's So I mean, if we do break it, you can run a new line, right? Well,
You know, why don't we do this? You do your thing, and maybe they saved.
yeah.
And
If not, then you
if
can
not,
make
then we can cut it and break it and
Yeah.
find the leak
Okay.
or whatever.
Okay. We're still going to be busy there for a few more minutes.
Okay.
But maybe, otherwise, like eliminate those and bring a brand new line through the wall
It's like me kicking
from
my gun.
outside, from the supply side. All right.
Okay.
Okay. We'll be busy here for a while still.
It raised up, but it popped again.
Where?
I'm not sure where.
It might have just broken free somewhere. I don't see it break. Keep going. Just little shots. I don't think so because it's moving nicely.
No, you can hear it grinding right
Oh
here.
yeah, you can hear the movement. All right, Eric. Well, at least we got another 1/4 inch lift on that one. Just short squirts, Eric. Still moving. Nice.
How much further?
Not much further. It's looking good. I think we're getting it very close to where it should be. It's looking good. Look at that. I mean, it's not perfect all the way through, but it's also, I'm not sure what's happened on the outside there. But this has all come up really nice.
Is it still moving?
Yeah, in here.
Stop moving, Eric.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the next hole. I think then we're done. Yeah, I don't think we can get much more in here, Eric. Short shots, Eric, short shots. Moving and a grooving.
Well, this looks pretty good over here.
Oh yeah. Yep, that's come up very nicely there. I'd like to get a bit more movement out of this. Well, just to see if we can get a little bit higher. This section, yeah, it's just bound up so badly. But I think we can still get some lift out of here. Even though that's bound up, that area, this corner can be filled up with self-leveling concrete just to get it level. But I'd like to get some more foam in here just to see if we can always room to be better.
It's still moving.
Uh-huh.
The micrometer.
The micrometer. I don't speak like that. I don't call it a micrometer. Call it a micrometer.
It's a micrometer.
A micrometer.
Aluminium.
Aluminium. We're not getting any movement now, are we?
No, it was, but
It's pausing,
Yeah, it's filling up its own void.
which means it's filling up its own void.
Uh-huh. You're learning, Jack. You're getting it right. There we go.
Looks even-ish.
Oh, it's looking good there. But this, I'm not convinced that, I mean, with the fact that that's raised up there, I think this slab is broken back there and teetered that way. Yeah. All right, that's it. Now, so we got this section to try and lift up. So I want to try and drill about there. But again, just small squirts because it's such a low-lying area, and with all the water over the years, I think the concrete's probably not as strong as it used to be. And I want to see if we get some good lift out of that. I'm not going to try and lift it all the way. Then I'm going to move around and start this and go backwards and forwards like it, so we can get it all together. But what I want to do here, let's see, Eric. If we do like one little dot on one foot exactly there, then we can see what the amount of lift is. Even though we'll see it on the, it doesn't matter, we can see it. You can give it a bit of a good shot in the beginning, Eric.
Nothing yet.
Is it moving?
No.
Keep going. Okay, stop.
Oh, we found that.
Honestly,
There you go.
I don't expect
Yeah.
that there's a void because the soil outside's not flowing away from the house. You know what I mean? And if there was, and not even a sinkhole,
not
we
to
get
get that
a
pipe
lot
in
of
there.
houses inside where the floor's sunk, and that's because they
There
put
you
plant
go.
matter
Now it's
in when they're filling up, and that degrades. So, if there was a big slope going
hear that
down,
crackling?
I'd say there could be a void. But this is so flat at the back here. There's no void. It's just settled over time. And the same thing, you know, they probably didn't compact this properly, or they had some plant matter they dumped in the corner, filled it up, put the concrete over. Yeah, that too. Yep.
It's lifting pretty good.
Yeah, now you can see. So as soon as we get any movement on that dial, it means the voids are filled. The soil's so compact now it can start raising the concrete. And sometimes we don't ever want to lift anything, we just want to stabilize it. So then we use those micrometers, and as soon as the dial starts moving, we stop. Because that means the voids are filled, soil's compact, and now we don't want to lift it. Getting some good lift there.
Yep.
Good.
It's moving steady for sure. Yeah, the dial's still moving good too. Still moving steady.
What's going on, Eric? Huh?
Going up, right, Jack?
Yeah, we're still moving.
All right, just keep going, Eric. Look here, you've got split here already, which is good.
Nice.
Very nice.
That's a good one.
We're still lifting?
Yeah.
Good.
Are we lifting the whole house or are we just lifting the...
No, just the floor. See, because there's no cracks in the walls.
I don't understand how you, like, because this is so sloped in.
Well, because look at the walls. If the whole foundation had sunk, there'd be big cracks in
is
the
this
wall.
black? How much it sank?
That's just, well, this is where, look where the original was, right? So that's where the original floor was.
Yeah.
And that's the original line there. That's the original line where that used to
Right.
be when it was poured originally. So that's how much it sunk.
But you're not going to be able to lift it back to that.
No, I don't think so at all because the integrity of the concrete's not good. The concrete's not strong enough. But if we can just get this up a little bit, they're going to refill this with cement and level it out. But there's literally no way that we can lift it all that way up. So we just want to really stabilize it, make sure it doesn't get worse, get a good solid base under there, and then they can fill it up again. But we're going to see what we can do. Are you cracking it, Eric?
No.
Getting for relief there.
A little bit.
On the right.
Okay, good.
Nice. There we go.
Lifting.
Jump. It's lifting a lot.
Let me see what you guys are doing here. I'll come and check it now. Good job, Eric. Good job. We've got an inch of movement out of that already. Well done, Eric. And we haven't got this crack splitting here. This one here is staying together. So what's happening here, even though there's a big crack, and we've got this concrete that's splitting, see that? These two are binding, which is good, because even though we're getting lift out of that, this is lifting with it. Fair enough, the cracks opened up and it's broken these pieces off. But the good thing is it's lifting that, and we're getting foam under this as well. So even though that's one slab, which we thought we'd lift independently, everything's starting to lift with it together. Let's do our little tape measure test. That's coming up really nicely there as well, Adam. It's coming up together. And as we're foaming that and it starts lifting that, it forms its own void. So it'll push material back. I'm not saying we're going to get it all the way up doing that, but for right now, I'm just going to stick in that hole. We haven't got any cracks. We haven't got anything. Everything's moving great. Even this crack down here is fine. See how much it's come up. Oh, wow. 2 inches already. We've already got 2 inches lift on there, which is good. You know, the concrete, but
Whoa.
whoa.
Spinning around like
You see why we enjoy our job. It's so satisfying. And then people also say, well, how much foam do you know how to put under there? It's like partly art, partly science. Because if I put too much foam and we raise it too high, I'm screwed. I've got to tear it out and re-pour it. So that's why we work with micrometers. I mean, yeah, we really don't have to work with micrometers, but for us, it gives us a good indication where and how it's moving.
here.
Oh, we got a crack in the corner. All right.
Yeah, so it's,
Well, let's move over to this side here. Let's see what we can do. That's as much as we're going to get in there. It's just too much binding in the corner at that point. No, we got two inches. So we got a full 2 inches. I put that mark at 1 foot. We're now sitting at 10 inches. So we got a full 2 inches out of that. Well, we want to see how much we can get lifted out here, and hopefully it'll bind and lift this together and get some more lift out of this slab I'm standing on. Just got to make sure that we don't get this lifting up here. There it goes.
So this has lifted pretty good so far, huh?
Yeah, this is lifting really good. Just watch that crack that it doesn't get bigger, Eric. I'd kind of like to stay here for a bit. You know what we can even do is drill a hole here. Give it a nice big square. Keep going, keep going, keep. Oh, it's rust. Leave it. All right, along the edge, but there's no relief.
that's still,
Yeah,
Are we done here?
yeah. Yeah, you're gonna have to level this, fill it up with self-level or something. It formed a void here because of all the material we got lifted there. I think this is just filling the void now. It seems that way because we're not getting lift yet. There we go. Now it's starting to lift. Look how high that's come up. That pipe was like 2 inches off the ground. Remember? That pipe's right in the ground now. As a matter of fact, it's gonna start lifting this pipe now too. See there? That was 2 inches off the ground. See, it's going to stop now because it's starting to lift those pipes. This, we got a lot of lift out of this now.
It did like half a turn.
I think that's our max on that, Eric.
yeah.
Yeah. It's the best we're going to get it.
Not much to clean up though.
No, there's very little to clean up, yeah. I'm happy with it. The customer's happy. And the integrity of the concrete's not what it used to be 20, 30, 40 years ago. So, but at least we stabilized it, got a lot of material underneath there. And now they can recoat it and be ready for use as a regular garage floor again. We got up to, I think, 3 inches of lift in some spots, but overall about 2 inches. But like I say, the best part is that it's stabilized, voids are filled, concrete supported now by 10,000 pounds per square foot. So once they get the flooring redone, put a nice epoxy coat on it, it'll look brand new again. No permits necessary. There was no demolition work and no reconstruction work.
No,
About hour and a half's worth of work, a couple of gallons of material, and Bob's your uncle. All wrapped up, second job of the day, complete and successfully done. If you enjoyed the video, hit like and subscribe. If you need concrete leveling in Florida, call the number below. Thank you guys for watching. Click this video for more, and we'll see you soon.